Welcome back to Otaku No Video. As always, thank you very much for joining me. I'm here with a quick response to my ultimate question. Maybe not so quick a response, but anyway, I posted this. I'm supposed to be on Friday, but I think it actually posted on Saturday. And thank you all, first off, for all of your comments and responses. I really appreciate it. It's 60 comments and counting, which is really awesome. And I'm still sifting through those and getting ideas. I'm coming up with things to change. And first off, I want to announce that just from what I've seen so far, I've decided I am going to post every week a new anime review, every week a new manga review, and every week a Brent's Anime News Corner video. It may not be a review of a new anime. I'm going to try to do both classics and recent anime. And same thing with manga. And manga is weird because we get stuff that came out 20 years ago in Japan. But something new anime-wise, manga-wise, and news-wise every week. I also want to start doing the primer videos again, but those take a lot of time to do all the research and get all the facts straight, and if I say anything even slightly wrong, folks quickly comment on it, and I want to be really accurate. So, I want to do those, but I don't think I'll have one, this week. But hopefully I'll have something coming up soon, and I have a list of ideas. So now I want to address some of these specific pieces of recommendations I've gotten, not in the spirit that I'm not going to do that ever, although in some cases I just don't want to do that exactly as suggested, but I want to explain where I'm coming from, why I can't do certain things, and sort of my perspective so that we can come up with better ways of doing it. Maybe I'm coming at it from a different perspective. Maybe guys, you just really need something or whatever. So here's kind of where I'm coming on some of these issues. And I've written them over here, which is why I'm going to keep glancing over to my side. One big thing is that folks have asked that I put in more video clips of the anime. And my response to that is look above this video and you'll see a search bar at the top. When I mention an anime, type the name of the anime into that search box and hit enter. And you'll get video clips from the anime. Huh? I know, that's a snarky response. But honestly, we live in an age where if you want video clips of an anime, they're easy to get. It takes an extra 2 seconds on your time. And the other side of that issue is that if I want to insert video clips, I need to find decent quality versions, usually convert them into a different format that works for my video editing suite, find a good representative clip of it, insert it in, and make sure that my the overall video now isn't over YouTube's 10-minute video limit. So that really changes things, and it adds more of a work burden. So if I have to do that for every anime review, that's less time that I have. There are only 24 hours in the day. So if I have to do that for every video, that's less time I can spend on other videos. So I'm going to be making fewer videos. That's just the nature of time. So that's a real issue. The other main problem with that is that it is technically legal to insert clips like that because of fair use and so forth, although fair use is very fuzzy. Technically legal is a really broad phrase. But I've still seen YouTubers get their accounts suspended and accounts wiped out because they included a clip from something and somebody didn't like it and somebody complained. And some of these things are released by like Sony Entertainment, and they can be real tough about these things. And YouTube has the right to just wipe away your account because it's YouTube's site, it's not mine. So that's an issue, is the question of is the risk versus the reward. And I personally think in an era where clips of anime are easy to find these days, if you really want to find the video clips, it's not worth the extra effort on my time, which is going to limit the amount of videos I can make. So that's kind of where I'm coming on that one. So just kind of FYI, that's my view. Kind of in a similar vein, folks have asked that I put in links to more information about the videos. Go to the official website, things like that. Go to Google, type in the name of an anime. On that first page, I can practically guarantee you there will be at least 4 links. One will be to the Wikipedia page. Even if it hasn't even come over here yet, there's usually a Wikipedia page with information on it. You'll see the original Japanese official website for it. You'll get AnimeNewsNetwork.com's encyclopedia database entry for it, which will include all the cast and all the crew that we know about, including links to everything they've ever done. And if it's been licensed, you'll get the licensor's official anime or official website for it. It's almost always on that first page. And again, this gets back into that time thing. It's not so much gathering the links, it's making sure they're in the video right, that they're in, at the right time slots, making sure everything fits, all that. That's time that I could profitably spend on making more videos. So I don't think that's worth my risk reward, but if I get 50 comments from everyone saying, you need to put in these links for these reasons, cool, I'll do it. I don't mind putting in extra work if there's a legitimate need, or that's legitimately useful for people compared to just Googling it. But so, again, that's just sort of my perspective on it. Another big comment is doing collaborations, having a co-host, things like that, doing videos with other people. I'm very much open to that, and I would like to do that, and I've been looking into it. The main problem is about a year ago, and which I know is a long time ago in internet terms, I went around and looked at the various YouTube anime reviewers and sites and so forth. And I honestly couldn't find anyone that I felt did the kind of reviews that I want to do. It was all the kind of stuff that I complain about. I like this anime because it has good characters and a really good plot. What does that mean? So there was a lot of that I just couldn't get. Or you'd have somebody who already had 10,000 subscribers and was already busy doing their own things. So there's really, I have not found anyone yet that works. That said, I don't spend a lot of time surveying YouTube and going around to all the different sites. So I may very well not know about some really awesome people out there. In fact, I probably don't know about some awesome people out there. So if you know of somebody that you think would fit into the kinds of videos I do in terms of going into actual real physical details about what's actually in the anime and why it's worth watching and that kind of stuff, please let me know. Comment, email, all that kind of stuff. The other place, just so you know, that I could get co-hosts and such is with my personal offline friends. I've canvassed them all. I've talked to them all about that, and none of them, they're all legitimately busy. Nick, who I did a lot of videos with, who I'd love to have back, he's just swamped with other projects, and he'd just be spread too thin. He wouldn't be able to do anything with enough concentration if he was doing all this, trying to do all this stuff at once. So it'd be unfair to him. So again, I can't find anyone amongst my offline friends. I would love to find somebody on YouTube. If you can recommend something great, I will see what I can find. But that's kind of where I am on that. Is I just haven't found someone yet. Fourth suggestion is to involve the community, do more community-focused stuff. Would love to do that. I've been thinking about that a lot. I haven't been able to find anything really good. Where I am with that is I want to set up a forum where we can actually get together and talk. I think that's a more effective mode of communication. But I'm trying to create a forum with a very specific set of fields in it, which is a whole other project. And I haven't been able to get that quite set up yet, so I need to go back and do a bit more work on that. I may just have to just set up the forum and live with it. The other issue there is I haven't been able to come up with stuff to bring the community together, and that is helpful to people. Folks talked about polls and surveys, and that's fine, conceptually, but when I think polls and surveys, I think things like, do you like Kagaku no Railgun? Wherever that poll ends up, does that really matter? I mean, are you going to watch it just because it's popular? A lot of those surveys to me seem like just kind of time wasters. Things for folks to just do and to vomit out their opinion, as I do a lot of, just for the heck of it. I want these things to be more useful, to be more helpful to people. So yeah, I'd love to involve the community. Maybe that involves just some kind of time waster stuff to begin with until we come up with something really interesting. I don't know. So that's where I kind of am with that. Again, I'd love to have your opinions and thoughts on things to do. Maybe I should just do some sort of silly things. I don't know. So again, I'm thinking about that, trying to work that out. And the other comments I'm still sifting through and trying to come up with ways ahead on those things. So again, thank you very much for your comments. If you have more, please stop by the blog at otakunovideo.net. Email me at brent@otakunovideo.net or tweet me on Twitter at otakunovideo. Again, we'd love more feedback on this. Please keep it coming because I am moving forward on these as a result of what you said. So thank you very, very much.